Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. First of all, excuse the stuff in the back. It's Easter time coming up, so we're getting some Easter baskets ready for the kids. But basically, so this video that you guys are gonna get today, this is gonna be my first trading related video. And it's gonna be going over of what a stock is, how you can make money off of a stock, and actually what I actually day trade, which is different. It's called stock options. I'm gonna be explaining options and getting a little bit into the basics of that. I'm gonna start this YouTube channel off with like a few basic videos in the beginning for trading to help you guys understand, especially for people that are newer. And what I plan on doing is putting it all together in like a playlist or something, just so you guys can go back and watch it all in order. So that way when I start posting the more advanced stuff, it's gonna make more sense for you guys. I plan on doing this like starting from the very basics and moving on little by little, just so you guys could actually understand the content I put out. I know a lot of times hearing about stocks, since it's all new stuff, it can be very confusing. So I want to try to make this easy learning process as I can for everybody. So like I said, since stock trading is very new to a lot of people, I want to start off with what's a stock, just so you guys can get an understanding of that. So I'm going to be reading a little bit off my phone as well, so if I'm looking down, that's why. I kind of typed it up just so it's easier. I can make sure not to miss any key points. Stock share is offered from a public company who is looking or open for investors. Buying a stock means that you actually own a very small portion of the company. And the reason why they do this is it's a way for them to raise money for their company, to use on future projects. It's a way to gain investments. It just helps them continue to grow. So an example, companies you could buy a stock of, it could be like Apple. You can buy stocks of Tesla or even like Target. There's many more big names and even smaller names, and they're all public companies that anybody can invest in. And honestly, stock shares are great for if you want to do long-term trading, but what I do is day trading, so it's a little bit different. So the way that you make money off of stocks is that the price of a stock can be made off of or moved by either like economic reports, like news on the company. It can be coming off of the company's finances, if they're profitable, how profitable they are, if they look like they're continuing to grow, and also just on supply and demand. Like if a lot of people are interested in the stock, that will push the price up as well. And honestly, what stocks mainly move off of is just what people are willing to pay for it. So that ups either the demand or the supply of it. If people aren't willing to pay for a stock at a certain price and they start selling it, that builds a supply and that will start to drop the price of the stock. So basically the way the stock moves, mostly, especially when day trading, the way that I see it is it moves off of the supply and the demand. So if people are willing to push the price up, then the stock's going to continue to rise. But if they feel like the price is too high, then people are going to start selling that stock. It's going to cause the supply. And when there's a lot of supply, the price is going to continue to push lower. So the stock price will eventually drop. And the cool thing with day trading or trading in general, you can really trade the stock market either way. So when it's either falling or rising, you can make money on both sides. And I honestly don't trade shares at all. What I trade is different. It's called option contracts. I'm actually going to break that down a little bit for you guys, just so you guys could get a better understanding. But I want to explain stocks first because that's what the price of the option contracts go off of, and they relate to it. So an option contracts are based through stocks, like I said. A stock option contract gives you the right to either buy or sell 100 shares of a stock at a specified price and a specified date. When you're day trading, you don't exercise the stock and you actually buy or sell. What you're doing is you're buying and selling the premium. So the way that you actually make money off of these is that there's two different types of options. When, like I said, you could trade going either up or down. When you think the market's going to go up, you buy call option contracts. And to the flip side, when you think the market's going to go down, what you will be buying will be put option contracts. So calls are to go up and puts are to go down. Whenever you buy a stock auction, the price is going to be different from the actual stock. You're going to see that there's different dates for expiration, like I said, and there's also different prices. So usually what I do is I choose the one that's closest to the stock's actual price. I usually buy contracts at that number. And whatever you pay for the contracts, that's going to be the premium. So a premium for an option contract could be like anywhere from $0 up to $1,000 depending on the stock price, honestly. Usually the contracts I buy are around $100 to $500 each. And the way that you make money off of these, like I said, since option contracts, calls are wanting the stock price to go up because that means that they could buy at a better price, and put contracts are that they want the market to go down because put contracts, they want to sell it for a higher price. You're buying a call option contract, you're basically saying you want the stock price to go up. So as the stock price goes up, your premium is going to go up with it because more people are trying to buy call contracts. And then The opposite, since the stock price is going up, put contracts premiums are going to drop since they are losing on that side. Flipping it around vice versa, basically if the stock price goes down and you have put contracts, your premium is going to rise since you bet that the stock was going to go down. And since it's going down, that means call contracts values are going to drop as well. So it's almost like you're just trying to decide which way the stock's going to go. Like I said, you kind of got to go off of the supply and the demand of the stock, see which way it's moving, and this will help you pick which option contracts to decide to buy. And the reason why I choose to trade stock options instead of stock shares is because you can use less capital and get a greater return. Because say if you buy a stock, like Apple currently is around like $160, and say if it only went up $1, you only get $1 in profit for that whole move. But if you buy a call option contract and spend that same $160, you can make anywhere above $30 and up, so you get a lot bigger return on the same capital. Option contract premiums move a lot faster, and it allows for more chances at profits. And we use the stock movements to help us decide if we want to take calls or puts. So this is why they both kind of gel together, and that's why it's important to watch the stock price when you buy your option contracts. Once you buy your contract, you're not really watching the option premiums, you're really watching to see what the stock continues to do. So some people may ask, doesn't that make trading options more risky since the profit's also faster? And honestly, both trading stocks and options are equally risky if you don't know what you're doing. If you have proper risk management and you proper position sizing, then you will never really be in danger. There's proper ways to protect your account. If you're reckless with trading, it's going to be risky. But if you actually take the time to learn it and learn proper risk management, then trading is honestly like no risk at all. You're bound to take losses, it's going to happen. But as long as you use risk management, it will always protect your account and allow you to continue to grow and continue to find opportunities to make profit off of. Once you find a system and stick to it, like I said, it's just going to make those losses seem very small, and they're not going to happen as often. Like me personally, when I trade, I have about like a 75% win rate. So I win 3 out of 4 basically. And that one loss like never bothers me. And even like in the last month, I probably lost like 2 or 3 days out of the whole last month of trading. So really, my account's never at risk. Like I said, you're going to lose sometimes, it happens. But when in trading, or honestly in anything in general, you can't really be scared to take a loss. You have to take the risk at some point. But the main thing is managing the risk. And the good thing with trading stocks and even stock options, you choose exactly when you want to buy and sell the stock. So it's really up to you when you want to cut your risk and how much you're willing to lose. I would never recommend risking money that you're not willing to lose in general, because it will have too many emotional ties and affect your trading. So I do believe that you should just work with money that's not going to hurt you if you lose it. But like I said, if you do take the time to learn proper risk management, then your account will never really be in danger. So that basically concludes this video. It was just like a quick little breakdown of a stock and what option contracts are. What me and my Discord trade is stock option contracts, and we day trade and we do quick trades on those. If you are interested in joining my Discord, I will leave the link below. It's in a link tree. There's a free membership where I call out and send out free plays every day. I send out one daily. And if you join for the full access, you actually gain access to all my trade callouts, the full watch list. You get buy and sell signals when I'm in trades. A lot of educational content for beginners on how to understand the stock market and understand how to trade. You get live sessions, access to like free books, and a lot of extra videos that I put out weekly exclusively for the Discord. If you guys are interested, like I said, there is the link below. Feel free to join it. And if you want full access, you can upgrade your chat. It's also in the link below. But like I said, this was just a quick run through. I'm going to turn this into a playlist so you guys could continue to grow as I continue to post on this channel. So little by little, we're going to start getting more in depth onto what I actually do as a day trader. That way you guys can understand this better. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like to help support. Drop some comments if you guys can. Let me know what any questions you guys might have or what other videos you guys may want to see. And also, if you guys can, please subscribe to my channel. Like I said, thank you for watching the video. Really appreciate it. Let's just continue to grow together. I hope you guys have a good one.